Well, hello everybody. Let's see if I got all this straight. So, tonight we're doing some flower cards. And where'd I put them? Oh, and I'll show you a little preview of the new packaging. My likes and dislikes. Mostly, I think I like, but I see a change coming. So I was going to save this to the end, but I think I'm going to do it now. So, of course, they're longer than, let's see, where's the other one? They're longer than what, like, the case was and what our other cases I think we're about to hear. But let's open this one up. So, here's a dislike. You know, of course, I like that you see everything, but there's nothing to match that like you could in a case or when they used to print it. So on this one, I took a permanent marker, if you can see that. I should put something color. Oh, I just flipped stuff on the floor. So I just took a permanent marker and did that. So that kind of solves it. Hi, Deborah. Oh, I didn't say my hellos. So hello, everybody. And of course, I got Deborah. Okay, so there's one thing. Definitely, they take up less room. I mean, you can already see that. So let's see. Let's go on to the next one. This one is just a set, and of course, I didn't mark this one yet. So I mean, you know, you're not going to cut those out, but I will mark this one. Of course, I always put like packaging tape so they don't come apart. But yeah, like when you start pulling them off, you're not going to know what's what. So there's that. Now, here's something I do love. All the dies. I can see what dies are supposed to be in there. Hallelujah. Because I am always, and I have one right now, I'm not sure where it goes. So I'm sure it's more than one, and they're in different places. But like when you start like I do, I use a lot of dies from different things, and then sometimes I forget which one I took it out of. So there's that. That I can now look and see, oh, I have this die sitting here. I'll be able to flip through them. All right, so let's put that back in there. I do like the way these close better than our other plastic things that you had to flip that loop into. Okay, so this one, now I'm not sure I'm going to love it this way, but I put here's the stamps, and I used one of them, and I put the dies in so I can just flip it and see it. I'm not, whoops, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way though. If I'm going to keep them separate or together. But there's an idea. I still like the way they close. Wait, I'm missing one. Where'd it go? And I did use it today. Oh, there it is. Okay, so banner sayings. That comes with this punch. And I really do like this punch. I'm really not into punches anymore, but I do like this one because there are a lot of small words that these will work for. And you can just punch out a bunch of them and have them. All right, so there's that. So now I took a set. So what I did is when I pulled it out of our old packaging, I cut off the back and I glued it to the back of the sheet. So on any of those, be able to see exactly where they go. So that I like on sets that I'm definitely going to keep. The other thing that they are doing, so you can transform other sets that you love and be able to organize, is they'll be selling these, comes a pack of 10. So you'll be able to do this many sets. So that's the new packaging. So I really do hope that they either do an insert like they do with Paper Pumpkin, although, hey Susie Q, although that doesn't always match the size of the stamp. So I'm hoping they print it back on the, the plastic sheet, I hope, or the size that you can glue it. But that'll be, time will tell, and enough complaints. So let's get to stamping. Some easy, I hope these are in the right order. I think so. So Berry Burst for the base. And this was from Lovely Garden. Oh, I didn't put a white sheet with that. Good thing I have some extra. Let's put that on the inside so we can get going here. Do, 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 do. There wasn't a lot of stamping with these. Some dies, a little bit of coloring. So this from Lovely Garden is going to go on to the Meadow, Mossy Meadow? No. Meadow Moss? What is it? I get so confused anymore. Mossy Meadow. I was right the first time. But in the typing, I'll have to go in and change it. I put Meadow Moss. All right. So this is going to go on to this. This onto that. Oh, man. It's very pretty paper. From the same package. And some more Berry Burst. And that's going to center onto there. And then we can stamp Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday in Secrecy. And bam. All right, what I do with that, this isn't the right one. I've got it. So I think there should be enough left on it. And we're just going to put a little berry burst so it's not so whitey tighty. And then we're going to glue. I should have tucked in the other stuff first, but it's okay. It'll still work. Because I didn't glue that down, so it's good. It's all good. Good in the hood. Alright, so we have some of these leaves. We're going to put, I really wanted it there though. I'm going to see if I can lift an edge. Not very well. You know what I'll do? I'll bink those off. There's always a way to fix it. So we're going to bink one over there. Then we're going to bink that other thing off of there. Then we're going to stick some glue back in that corner. Maybe. I hear rumbling. Oh, it's the TV. Hold it down for a sec. That's better. All right. Oh, that one's not as bad. Okay, we're still going to bink that off. Bink. And then add a little bit more glue to that corner. Now we can put that down. And center that, kind of, sort of. And then I have a little flower. It's going to go right there. And then some of these. So one there, a little one there, and a little one here. And there is card number 1. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Card number 2. Christmas flowers. Christmases. That's in case I wanted to put that on the inside. So let's see. I probably won't love it, but I'm going to do it because everybody else does. Oh, you're not the same? All right, we gotta. That's right, that was 5 1/4. That's fine. We just put it evenly, except for the glue. But wait, there's more. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Guys, they sometimes rub off on me, you know? Okay, let's put that aside. So we've got Secret C and the flowers, Christmas. Yeah, I want it that way. I think I want it that way. Yeah, I want it that way. And then I did cut 3 of these that we're going to glue together, because sometimes you just don't want it as high as the dimensionals will do. There's only a little piece left, so it's not full. All right. And then we're going to stamp in Secret C again. May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness, and love. I do like that. And then we'll glue that to that. Like so. And then that can go right there. I actually think it's my computer making all that banging noise that I'm hearing. I feel like I'm in an echo chamber. All right, we'll use these new flat sparkly. So I'll just cover up those berries. They didn't fall in the same place as the other. And then I'll do a small one here and medium size one right there. And there is flower card number 2. All right, flower card number 3. Okay, let's get our center in. Oh, that was a good catch. From the pears. And this was cut with the textured notes. And center that best you can. All right. And then these circles, which comes from Stylish Shapes, which I'll never get rid of. So, and I did them, I think, that way. Yeah. So, let's get cycle number 1. Cycle number 2. And cycle number 3. Now you could pop that up if you wanted. Oh, of course, I did that again. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let me show you what I did. Now you can use an alcohol marker, or you can put some alcohol and then just throw some on there. It's going to dry much lighter than what you see now. And it dries very fast. But it just puts a little bit of shading. And I went over it, you know, a couple times. Or you can do the method that Sue uses, which is wet 'em and dip 'em. Wet and dip. The wet and dip technique. That's good enough for me. So one is going to go in there. I'm so glad I didn't like really glue the edges down. Yeah, it's going to go there. One's going to go there. Did I do good there? Nah. Not so much. Not so much. So, let's see. Come on. That's where I want it. Right in that corner, but I can't seem to lift it with my short nails anymore. Okay, there we go. Now this you could pop up more if you wanted to, like cut out a couple of them, but I didn't. I just thought of it now, and I don't want to really use dimensionals. And I better push that up a little bit so I can stamp the thank you right there. And this I will do in basic black. Right there. Now, I used to say, never put your card together and then stamp that last in case you screw it up. But I just did what I tell people not to. I guess that's what? I think 27 years of stamping. Okay, let's put a couple purdies on it. And there is card number 3. And this was colored with peach pie. And the paper is peach pie. And that was not old olive. It was granny green. Granny apple green. Granny green. Card number 4. So we've got very vanilla. This went through the folder, which I forget the name. It's a new one, and I don't know where I put it. It kind of disappeared. Dad. Okay, and then we've got, I mean, how simple is this? Using the arches. And this will get, come on. This will get centered, kind of, sort of. And then this is from the new punch. And we're going to stamp Happy Birthday in Berry Burst. And this is from that new stamp set. I can't see. Something tells me I didn't clean that stamp. I see green on it. Yeah, the Y. It's still good. And then I just glued this directly down, leaving it a little over the edge. And then again, we use these. I think I'll use a big one. Put it right there in the middle of the flower. Oops. Yikes. Simple, simple. Hetterer. Okay, and then card number 4 from Peaceful Garden. All right, let me stamp that first. Thanks for being you. And again, we're using, well, I wish he'd stop yawning out there. Thanks for being you. Darn it, I can't use the other side either. That's what happens when you don't trim the edges or you press too hard. So hold on. It's only 8:31. We got time. Okay, let me put that back. Let's try that again. Oh, there was something on my... So, since I didn't trim the edges, tap, tap, tap. Whoa. Tap, tap lightly. I don't want to have to cut another one. And now it's on the floor. Is it light down there? Is it light? All good. So, I may as well pop it up a little, although I did totally pop that up. Nope, it fell on the floor. We're not popping it, and I'm not bending down again. Something might jump up and scare me. Okay. So, we're going to glue this one to the white one. Get in there. And then I'm going to decide, because I don't want to cover up that flower, so I think we're going to go a little bit more to the right and down on this one. So, I am the worst at doing this. The worst. I gotta say. And I always have to use too much or I don't get it right. But it's just a flip and a flop. My gosh, I think I got it this time. Okay. And I don't know why I'm so uncoordinated with that. All right. And we're just going to take that and smack it down. And then I'm going to put a little angle on that. That didn't angle so well. Let's bring in the big gun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Always have a good ribbon cutting scissor. Oh, I didn't glue that on the inside. Come on. This card, I'm going to say, is not 5.5. That's what I'm going to say. No, it's not. So I'm going to take a little bit off of this edge. And then I'm going to take a little, little bit off of that edge. Stay there. No shifting. Now it's 5.5. Let's see how that inside is. Perfect. Almost. All right. Now we need a little flavor for this one. And I think I'm going to put a couple up here. One here. 2 down there. So there is card number 5. And then there's a couple extras. So I will bring them out. And then bring back the other ones. Now, in these, I did use some, like this background's retired. This is new. Let's raise it up a little. And then this background is foreign. But I like to play. Now I'll bring back the other ones. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. And 5. So there's all floral cards for different occasions. I think I did mostly birthdays because I need them. Where are the dang leaves from? The dang leaves are from, hold on. You mean these leaves? Or these leaves? These leaves, they were in Charming Day, but I don't think they go with Charming Day, if that's the ones you're talking about. The other ones are Happy Hibiscus, the big ones. And then, what's the other one? Where's the other one I used? Oh, yeah, that came at a, Charming Day are these. But this one, I'm not quite sure. But it was in with my Charming Day, but I don't think it goes with that. So that's why I'm excited about the new way they're going to come with the pictures. But how we're going to fix our other ones, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll photograph them. I don't know. Ones that I'm going to keep. So here they are. Hope you liked everything. Look at that, 8:40. Thank you, Debbie. Please answer, Penny. Wait, I got to scroll up because as soon as I click off, this disappears anymore. Okay. Surgeries. Everything will be okay. Oh, those appointments, Betty. It'll all be good. Okay, okay. Paper Pumpkin has leaves. Yes, they do. They do, they do. Okay, good night, everybody. I will see you next week with You Know My Motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Have a great week.